No, 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 no. Dude, if we are doing this, I mean, I called this out 5 months ago. What Wonder Woman films? So is Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman films going to be canon in the DCU? Is she going to continue on with the DCU? So we just got rid of Henry Cavill's Superman, and we're keeping Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot developing Wonder Woman 3. Who's developing? Gal Gadot developing Wonder Woman 3 with James Gunn and Peter Safran, exclusive at comicbook.com. The DCU, okay? Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman in the DCU. We talked about this 5 months ago here on the channel, and Gal Gadot has officially confirmed it. Let me make this big here real quick. I love portraying Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot says. And here, I'm not saying that her Wonder Woman is bad. I'm not coming at her Wonder Woman at all, okay? It's so close to and dear to my heart. From what I heard from James and from Peter, is that we're going to develop a Wonder Woman 3 together. Click off, man. Okay, so we got rid of Henry Cavill for what? James Gunn said Henry Cavill didn't fit his vision, and we can clearly see why Henry Cavill didn't fit his vision, because they got David Corenswet. He's much younger looking, but look how young David Corenswet looks. You remember how young David Corenswet looks? And you see Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman next to this guy. I see Henry Cavill next to her. That works. But do you see Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman standing next to this guy? Well, he's 6'4", so he's even taller than Henry Cavill. But he's so youthful looking. I don't know how old this picture is, but I mean, he looks a bit older with the beard there and the darker the lighting and whatnot. But okay, but here's my issue: we got rid of Henry Cavill, but we're keeping Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Whatever the situation with Jason Momoa is, he's happy. Is he going to play Lobo? Is he going to play Aquaman? I don't know. Is Ezra Miller going to play Flash? Is he not? I don't know. James Gunn, Peter Safran, you had the opportunity to do this right, to scrap the DCEU and start over from scratch, from the ground up, and do it right. Now we have Wonder Woman. So as Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. So are we keeping the same costume? Are we keeping the same soundtrack? Are we keeping the same, like, the supporting characters and everything? Chris Pine and all that? Are we keeping the same story? If you remember from 5 months ago, that article that we talked about, Paradise Lost, the TV show, the Wonder Woman TV show, that article said, from the Hollywood Reporter, they said that it's going to be taking place before the Wonder Woman movies. If it's taking place before the Wonder Woman movies, then the Wonder Woman movies are part of DCU canon, because we're keeping Wonder Woman. We're keeping the same Wonder Woman. So it's not a clean reboot, for sure. I mean, her words right here. From what I heard from James and from Peter, we're going to be developing a Wonder Woman 3 together. So I don't like this whole picking and choosing. Hey, let's keep this part of the DCU. Let's get rid of this stuff. Why? I don't like that, because James Gunn is now, he's keeping Peacemaker because that's his own creation. Do you not why are we not getting rid of Peacemaker? What it seems to me is this is the DCEU, but we're just getting rid of Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. Dude, and that's the worst part. The worst part about this is, if we're doing a different take on Wonder Woman with Gal Gadot, that's going to be the ultimate spit in the face. You know why? Because Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck were perfect castings for the character. for their characters. Ben Affleck as Batman. I didn't like his Batman in the DCEU. He did a great job in The Flash. And what did he say about his Batman in The Flash? He said that was the movie where he finally understood how to play the Batman, and it showed. Ben Affleck he literally looks like Bruce Wayne. He looks like Batman, okay? He looks like the character. He's perfect casting. And we're getting rid of him. And we're getting rid of Henry Cavill. He could have been the perfect Superman. Henry Cavill understands the character of Superman. David Corenswet also understands the character of Superman. From what he said, we talked about that in another video. But Henry Cavill would have been an awesome Superman. If he was given the right script and the right direction, he would have been a perfect Superman. It sucks that he didn't get the opportunity to do that. Though literally the best Superman that we've got from him was that after credits scene in Black Adam. Literally 2 seconds. So this does not make any sense to me. Does not make any sense. Why are we keeping Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman but getting rid of Ben Affleck's Batman and Henry Cavill's Superman? What's going to happen with Ezra Miller Flash? What's going to happen with Cyborg? What's going to happen with Jason Momoa's Aquaman? Who's the Justice League? What's the Justice League in the DCU? This is going to cause more confusion. This makes absolutely no sense to me. And again, I'm not saying I don't like Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. I just don't like how they're going about the DCU. We're already getting the Authority before we even establish the Justice League. We're getting all these weird side characters before we Now that I think about it, is that why establishing the Justice League is not the priority? Is that why we're having the Authority come out before we're having a Batman movie, before we're having a Justice League movie? We're having a knockoff Justice League before the Justice League. Is that why? Because the Justice League is the DCEU Justice League, and we're just getting rid of Batman and Superman? If so, that is messed up. James Gunn has a lot to prove with this DCU, and I have my worries about it, and this is just adding to my worries. A lot of people are saying, hey, trust James Gunn. He knows what he's doing. He loves these characters. Okay, that may be true. But does he know what he's doing when it comes to building this universe, setting up this universe from the ground up? Does he know what he's doing? Does he know what he's doing when it comes to this transition from the DCEU to the DCU? We also know that Blue Beetle, this movie is going to be part of the DCEU, but his character is going to be part of the DCU. So it's not going to be a clean cut. So I'm personally not happy with this news. I don't get why we're doing this. I want a complete reboot. Just do away with the DCEU and get it right from the ground up. Why create a muddled mess for yourselves to deal with? I don't get it. All right, let me know your thoughts, your opinions down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about Gal Gadot continuing to play Wonder Woman in the DCU while they get rid of Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill? Let me know your thoughts about that down below in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.